What's up, guys? KW175 back with another Pokemon Duel video, and we have a new gym, guys. It is the Fairy Gym Cup. Fairy Steel. Fairy's going to get the +1 MP buff, and Steel types are going to get the +20 damage buff. So let's just go ahead and get into a little bit of a deck prep. So we have the Tapu Fini. Tapus are going to be running wild, guys. You have the Tapu Fini here. This thing, 3 MP, obviously can go through other figures, and then it's got a nice little purple. The ability is really nice. If you want to run any other water types, you'll be able to take advantage of the ability, and the ability is really nice. And the Golisopod might be a nice little figure because that thing can hit 200 on its own without a buff. But yeah. We have Tapu Bulu, guys. Tapu Bulu, this thing is the Tapu Smacker. This thing is just gonna, the Tapu Wrecker, because this thing's gonna destroy all the other Tapus. So if you are lucky enough to have the Tapu Bulu and you invested, metal and Carmonite to get it to level 9, level 10, you expanded that, what's that called? The full swing. I definitely recommend running this because, again, it's going to be 3 MP. It can go through other figures, non-fairy types, obviously. But, yeah, this thing's going to destroy all the other Tapus. So, I really like Tapu Bulu. And, unfortunately, we haven't been lucky enough to pull one just yet. But maybe we'll pull one in our booster opening. And then we have the Tapu Lele, another figure that I don't have. Again, 3 MP, it's going to go through other non-fairy types, and, the purple's pretty nice, and there's not a lot of gold, so. And then you have the Tapu Koko. Now, this thing is not going to get a buff, but we have the Magneton, guys. This thing is a steel type, and it's an electric type, so it benefits from Tapu Koko's +30. It's already going to get a +20 from the gym buff, so this thing's going to be at 100, and then 110 with the steel energy. And then add another 30 from Tapu Koko. Get the evolution. X-Speed works really well too, so you should have almost a guaranteed shot at evolving. And you get the Magnezone. This thing's going to be doing 150. And then 190 with Tapu Koko. Togedemaru, hey, it's a budget figure, and it benefits from Steel Energy, and it's going to get the buff also. So, hey. You have Gardevoir. Now, this thing is going to stop any potential Mega Gengars if people are lacking figures, but they have the Mega Gengar. It's still pretty strong. And then, all the other Tapus. But if you have the Xerneas, guys, I would definitely recommend Xerneas over the Gardevoir, just because this thing can do 149 damage if it spins its Geomancy. And then, if you are running a Fairy deck, you're going to be able to buff all your Fairy types with the Fairy Mist. And then it also hits 99, so it's a really good Tapu counter, except for the Tapu Bulu. You'll need a couple of Fairy Mists. And then we have Mimikyu. Now, this thing is going to be a nuisance, guys. It's a Fairy type and a Ghost type, so you cannot block it, okay? It can block other Tapus, but Tapus or nothing can stop this, except for the Gardevoir, of course. And then you can curse people and maybe get some potential banishes. It's going to be a really nice figure if you invested the Carmonite to expand that curse. So, now this is going to be the little hidden gem, guys, and Mimikyu's going to be a nice little counter to him, but, like, I always run Aaron. He's going to be on my deck. Anytime Steel is meta, this thing with the big bite, it knocks out all Steel types, so it's really, really nice for that. And it's going to be at a 60, and then if you run Steel Energy, it's going to have a 70, so with a few chain levels, even Mimikyu's not going to be able to reliably knock out Aaron. So really nice choice, guys. It's a hidden gem. Whimsicott, irrelevant. Ralts is pretty much irrelevant. It doesn't get a buff, but we do get a buff on the Curlia. So at a 3 MP, stopping other Tapus and whatnot, push aside, you can get the evolution, and then the Gardevoir is going to have a +10. Now we have the Wigglytuff, guys. This thing was amazing in the Dragon Gym. So it doesn't get a damage buff, but it is going to be 3 MP. If you have a lot of chains, it might be worth it, but the Steel is going to be doing a ton of damage. And Sylveon is the stronger attacker of the round deck. 3 Wigglytuffs, 3 Sylveon. Again, if you have a lot of chains, if you have a 40-time spinner, it could be really nice, because you have to consider that you might be on a 4-on-4, long game. So I don't know if it's worth it, but we might see it. And then we have the Mawile. I can't wait to see Mega Mawile. Mega Mawile is awesome. And again, this is a budget figure. It's going to be a 3 MP. Nice little runner, nice bit of blue for cover. Shift into that bite. you know, you might want to try it. And then we have the Solgaleo, guys. This is going to be one of the MVPs in the gym. With its Sunsteel Strike, it's super annoying to attack. It's a really great gold defender, one of the best gold defenders in my opinion, and it's going to have a plus 20. And then with the Steel Energy, so you're going to be looking at 150 Flare Blitz. Pretty insane, guys. Again, it needs a little bit of love with Carmonite. And we have the Cobalion. Now, this is going to be the problem. Hopefully, people aren't running the Coba sandwiches, but this thing is going to be at a 121, and it's going to be at 131 with Steel Energy, and it's going to protect your other figures, but not a whole lot of gold. And we have Genesect. I don't really like Genesect all that much, guys, I'll be honest, but you can try the new plates. I'm not going to be trying it out. Then we have the Heatran. Obviously, he's going to be able to get the plus 20, benefits from Steel Energy. It's going to be doing 140 damage, and it's going to keep your entry points clear. Then we have the Aggron. Now, I don't have Aggron, guys. I really wish I had the Aggron, but if you are running Aaron, and I totally recommend that you do, Lairon's going to be the only tough evolution, but it's going to be at 100 with the evolution, then 120, 130 with the Steel Energy, so it's going to have a nice little bit of damage, and then it only, you know, that hardened covers from 100, which we're going to be seeing much higher than 100, so you're not going to really want to evolve into this unless you really want to get that Aggron evolution. We have the Lucario, so this thing's going to be at a 90, 100 with Steel Energy, nice little figure, 1-star, knockout purple, so I really, and then you can knock out figures adjacent to the battle opponent or in a straight line, which is really nice, anything in a straight line, so I like Lucario, could be a nice option. Then we have Empoleon, not going to benefit from Tapu Fini because it already has the diving entry, but with Steel Energy and the plus 20, could be a nice little figure, and you can always get him out. Metagross, this thing is going to be super powerful. It's going to have a base 170, 180 with Steel Energy, and we do have some new figures, guys. We have the Beldum and the Metang, and those things are completely insane. You know, I don't want to spoil anything, guys, but I did pull the Metang and I pulled the Beldum, so we will take a look at those here a little bit, but I'm not, you know, it's not too big of a spoiler. Dialga, irrelevant, the ability sucks, but if you're really lacking a beater, you could try it. But Skarmy, this thing is actually really nice. It has the flyaway, and the thing's going to have a base 100, and then it's going to have a 70, and then you can double that with the Sword Dance. So I definitely think Skarmy is a good choice if you're lacking good EX figures, and it may even be better than some of the EX figures. And we have Steelix. It does have a new plate with the metal coat, so you could try out Steelix. Steelix really nice. 1 MP's kind of slow though, but here's the Beldum, guys. This thing is going to have a 50, and then if it's next to an electric type, say a Magneton, or you tap a Coco, or you're attacking someone else's Magneton, the thing's going to have 100, and then with Steel Energy, it's going to be hitting at 110, guys. 110 for a 3 MP uncommon. This thing is going to be sick. I'm definitely running the full evolution line all the way up to Metagross. And Metagross is going to be hitting for 200 with Steel Energy. It's going to be sick. Now, you have Metang here. The Tractor Beam is really, really nice. And the ability is cool, too. You can kind of teleport your guys around. And you do evolve off of the Tractor Beam. So you can move in a Steel type within a couple of spots. You can get some Surround, some Cheese Winds. Really nice figure. It's got some gold on there as well, and it's going to be hitting for 130 with Steel Energy, assuming you evolve it from Beldum. And then, like I said, it does have some gold. We don't see a whole lot of gold in this meta, guys. Not a whole lot of gold. Only Tapu Koko for the fairy types, and then there's a few Steel types that have gold, like Cobalion and Empoleon. But I really like these figures, guys. With some of my favorite figures in this new banner. Durant, don't really want. Bronzor, now this is a nice little gem just for the Heavy Slam, and it does have a 3-star Confusion, and it evolves into Bronzong, which is a super solid figure, guys. The thing's going to be at 130, 140 with Steel Energy, guys. Definitely pick up Steel Energy if you're going to be running a Steel type deck, because it's really worth it, and it protects you from getting poisoned and whatnot from Phantom decks with Mimikyus and Gengar and Toads. So Aaron, we already took a look at, guys. So let's take a look at some of the figures that are from the new banner, guys. We have Scizor. Finally, we have been wanting Scizor for a long time. It has a really nice ability. If anything hits over 130 damage, it's going to apply a cracked marker on it. And what that cracked marker does is if you hit your crushing squeeze, then you don't take any damage, and it doesn't matter if how strong it is. If it's over the 130, they're going to get knocked out as long as they're not a fire type. And then it's got a nice little bit of gold on it as well. And if you were fortunate enough to pull Scizor and Mega Scizor, these things are going to be really strong. Also with Steel Energy, and it's going to be a pretty easy evolution from the Scyther, especially with the new Metal Coat, because it gives you an instant evolution and it nullifies damage boost effects. So definitely a nice little figure, guys. And then we have the Mega Scizor. This thing looks super awesome. Now, I don't like how much gold it has, but you can apply a cracked marker with this one at 120 damage. Okay, you're going to get a plus 20 buff. So this thing's going to be at what? 110, 130, 140, 50, 160 with Steel Energy and the Gym effect. And you can banish people as long as they're not a fire type. And, you know, assuming they land over 120 damage, you're going to exclude them from the duel. They get banished. It's really nice. I don't know if it's worth 5,000 material though, guys, but maybe we can pull it and try it out. But here's the Magearna. Now, I would really love to pull this figure. It is a Steel and Fairy type, so it's going to be a 3 MP, and it's going to get a plus 20, so a base 140 damage, guys, and then it's going to have a 108. It's kind of an odd 88 number, so 140, 150 with Steel Energy. It doesn't evolve from anything at all, so in League, it's going to have a 3 MP if you hit the blue, but then the blue becomes a miss. So I would definitely recommend expanding the 120 and then decreasing the blue. And then we have Mr. Mime. I mean, I really don't like Mr. Mime. I don't really think anybody likes Mr. Mime, but it has an interesting purple and ability. It prevents other Pokemon from passing by your Pokemon and other Pokemon adjacent in a straight line. So I don't know. It could be fun to try it out. But Mime Jr. here, this thing, I guess Mime Jr. is not bad. I don't like Mr. Mime, but the Mime Jr. is okay. You know, it's not going to get a buff. It's already 3 MP. I mean, if you just want to try it out for the lulz, for the memes, you could try it, but I don't think it's worth it. But it is a new figure that we got. And guys, this is the deck, okay? This is the deck that I'm going to start out in the gym with. We're going to do a few practice matches. The gym has not started yet. We have the hall match to try out, so we'll play a few matches in there. I don't know if I'm going to include this in the same video. Maybe I'll do the deck prep video and show you guys this deck, but this is the plate setup. You know, I only have one Magnezone, but I wish I could get a second one. I'll definitely be trying for a second Magnezone. I want the Solgaleo too. So we're definitely going to be doing some booster openings. Aaron's on there for the steel types because there's definitely going to be a lot of steel types. Coco to you know, increase the buff on our Magnetons. So I definitely like it. Let's jump into a match and try one out, guys. Alright, let's see, who do we have here? We have Bradster. He's got the Solgaleo. He's got the Magneton into the Magnezone. Heatran, Tapu Bulu, the Cobalion, and who was the other guy? Tapu Lele. So he's got 2 Tapus, so our deck is really weak to the Tapu Rush and Mimikyu. We can only block one of them with our Coco. Level 9, Chain Level 1 Solgaleo. This thing is a monster, guys, but our Aaron should make quick work of it. Hopefully it lands its Flare Blitz and we can land our Big Bite. And, okay, level 4, okay, no chain levels. Okay, he's going to start with the Steel Energy. I will go ahead and copy him. Let's be a copycat. Let's just play the Steel Energy. We both have the Steel Energy played. So we're going to force him to make his first move, and then we'll be able to, you know, counter it effectively. Okay, so he has the Cobalion. Let's see. I mean, yeah, let's go ahead and go with Aaron. Let's give Aaron a little bit of the spotlight, guys. He should be able to knock that Cobalion out, no problem. Now we have the Tapu Bulu. I think our Magneton would be fine. Now this isn't the one that evolves. Just in case he wants to rush up and attack, I really don't want our Magneton that has the evolution set on it. But generally, I like to have my Magneton that has the evolution set there, yeah, because I had a feeling he was going to be able to bring something out, and I really didn't want to attack into the Solgaleo, so we're okay. Hopefully we can freeze him if he does move up and attack. We can surround him at this point. He could move up and attack with his Bulu, just like he did with the Lele here. Nice, okay, so we don't get knocked out, so that's a really good play on our opponent there, to be able to come in, try to get that Aaron knocked out. I'm going to go defensive with the Cobalion. We shouldn't have to worry about getting knocked out, though he could put us on weight if we hit white into his purple. And then we would have to cover the goal with Tapu Koko. We can't surround the Tapu Lele with our Koko because it is a fairy type. So that kind of sucks. Now, I'm going to be able to rush out here, guys. Let's see if we can get a knockout on this Beldum, because this thing's going to be doing 110 damage. Boom, there we go. Hard counter that Magneton. 3 MP, and it's an uncommon, guys. And then we get this amazing Metang. Even without Metagross, like, this thing might be better than Metagross just because it is 2 MP. But it doesn't hit as hard, but, you know, it's going to be hitting for 130 damage, which I definitely think is plenty. It's got a nice slice of gold. So, pretty good counter to any, you know, like Mimikyu's, Tapu Lele. Ooh. But the Solgaleo shuts us down. So, I think what I want to do is just go ahead and move up. Oh, you know what? This was a misplay. I shouldn't have attacked here. We hit miss anyway. I mean, I could have been able to knock that Tapu Bulu out because we do get the plus 30, but so he's going to be able to move the Cobalion all the way to our entry point, but we can get a surround if he does not move out of there. Ooh, wait, no we can't, because this is bad, guys. Good thing we have long throw because we are in a really bad spot now. Yeah, that was kind of a misplay. I should not have attacked that Bulu. There really wasn't a whole lot to gain from it. We have the long throw, so I think I can put Cobalion on the goal relatively safe. And now if he moves up and attacks, it's gonna be really bad because we're not gonna be able to knock out the Tapu Bulu with our Aaron. We would have to maybe come off the bench. Yeah, probably with the Metang. I mean, we could use our Magneton, and even if we get knocked out, maybe freeze him, but then the Tapu Lele is just going to move up and unfreeze it, and then that's pretty much GG boys. That's going to be GG boys. Nice. Okay. That was really what I needed there. And again, we still have the long throw, so I could definitely see Bradster moving up, yeah, and probably attack. Okay, so we don't get knocked out, but we are going to have weight. So now I definitely want to use the long throw, and I think our best matchup is the Metang. Yeah, because we do have the gold, and we hit for 130, so hopefully we can clear this Tapu Lele out of there. And the Bulu's going to have a tough time knocking out our Cobalion, but we do have that weak gold. So, I don't know. This could go either way. Now, I really want to move up and attack this Heatran here. As long as he doesn't hit Magma Slide and we hit our Big Bite, I don't know. Like, we got to make something happen here. Come on. Let's go. All right. Good job, Aaron. So far, Aaron has definitely been earning his keep on the team, guys. I'm telling you, if you have Aaron, try to get him to level 5, put it all into the Big Bite, and, I mean, look, we're not afraid of pretty much his whole team. The Solgaleo, the Cobalion, the Magneton. The only thing we really were afraid of is the Tapus. But I think we got pretty good defense at this point, guys. The long throw came in clutch. Coming in clutch for him as well. Now, as long as we don't get frozen, it's going to be risky, guys, but I have to risk it. Okay, we hit a protect. I wonder if he's going to take this around here. I would, just because the Aaron wrecks his team so much. So I think giving up the entry point to allow me to get my Magneton out is going to be... No. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and attack again. Nice. And we get the knockout. Do not freeze us. Come on, please. Nice. Okay, we get paralyzed. That is the best we could have hoped for. Though, yeah, we're not going to really be able to... Yeah. That was actually really pointless. Because now he can... Oh, wow, but he attacks us. Thank you, dude. Come on, Flare Blitz into the big bite. Let's go, boys. All right. That was a huge misplay on his part. He should not have attacked me there, because there was no way that I could have advanced past him. I was actually thinking about backtracking or just attacking the Tapu Lele with the Metang. But now we are threatening game, and he's in a bad spot. He's going to go double chance with the Tapu Bulu. That's a good play. He has a really high chance of knocking us out. We lose our protect, so as long as he hits damage, we're out. Yep. So you definitely don't want a full team of steel type guys. Because you want to be able to knock out those Aarons. So we're going to go ahead, bring out our Metagross. Our Magneton. He's going to probably come right back down, take the entry point, and attack. Yes, he is. So hopefully... Okay. I was kind of hoping that he would hit a miss, because, you know, Bulu has a sizable amount of miss. Yeah, I'm going to move over here and attack. I wish I would have used my X speed, though, but it doesn't matter. Boom! Let's see that Magnezone, guys. We're actually ahead on time, too, which is nice. So, I'm trying to think. I'm going to move over here and attack this Tapu Bulu. And we hit a miss. I'll tell you what, I've hit quite a few misses with the Magnezone. It's getting a little annoying. Especially to finally get that evolution off and have such a monster, and for him to just completely miss and throw the game. Or not throw the game, but, you know. So, alright, buddy. We're going to give you one more chance. One more chance. We're going to max revive you. And just try to march up to his end of the board and try to make something happen. I feel like we've been just clawing, digging, trying to stay alive into the match. Okay, so as long as we hit white here, we're good. Boom, there we go. Yeah, let's just move up. I mean, he's not going to have any problem blocking us off, but we can at least have a little bit of pressure. And then now I can move over here with the Magneton, and we can try to start advancing and get some board presence on his end of the board. So I'm just going to move up. Not going to attack. Okay, blocking us off. Alright, let's go ahead and put Coco here, and then we can get our Metang out and try to start doing some work. Okay, no, let's attack this Solgaleo. If we can get a nice, there we go. So now we're going to paralyze that Heatran, and both our Magnetons are paralyzed, which we lose a little bit of the dodge. Or all of the dodge. It's just a little bit of miss. But, see, I put some Carmenite into my one Magneton, and I was decreasing the 40, but I was thinking maybe I should decrease the dodge. So let's swing our Metang over here, guys. Now, if he attacks me and I hit the Tractor Beam, I can actually pull and move, you know, my Magneton, and possibly get... kind of get him around, because right now I'm blocked off by the Solgaleo and the Magneton. Okay, so he's going to go defensive with the Tapu Lele, which is fine. I'm going to go ahead and just attack. We get the buff from our Coco, so we have a pretty decent shot of knocking him out as long as we don't miss. Nice, there we go. And hopefully we don't get frozen. Nice, we get burned. It's been a really tough match, guys. Okay, I think what I want to do now is just try to knock out this Solgaleo, because now we can actually advance with a knockout. Okay, nice. I'm glad we hit our purple there, because I really don't want to get sent to the PC from that Sunsteel Strike. Solgaleo is just so tough to attack into, because you lose any offensive pressure. Like, you know, yeah, you get the knockout, but it's basically like a, you know, double-edged sword. Nice, we hit the tractor beam, guys. All right, watch this. So look, I can teleport this Magneton wherever I want to, and now I could get a surround on the Heatran, but I'm gonna move up here, and again, I probably should have used my X speed. I don't know why I keep forgetting. I keep getting ahead of myself, but oh, and we hit a miss. What? I get sent to the PC. Didn't have weight. You supposed to have weight from the tractor beam? No. Wow, that was weird. Oh, I was paralyzed. That's paralyzed. Okay. I was trying to think. I'm like, why would I get knocked out there? Like, what am I missing? Okay, going after the Tapu Koko. Please don't knock us out. Please hit that Melly Melly Wish. Is he gonna go for it? I mean, why not? I mean, yeah, you could hit a miss. Maybe, yeah, punish him, hit a miss. Ah. Okay, so it does pay off for him. He does get the knockout. And he is threatening us around on our Magnezone. But I'm just going to move up with the Metang, guys. And, I mean, if he wants to take that surround, you know, I'm going to be threatening game here. So he really is overextended at this point. Oh, he's going in for the attack. Come on. Nice. There we go. All right, so we came in clutch. So I'm not going to take this around. I will just move up next to the goal, right? Yeah. Because it doesn't matter. The Solgaleo could get to us either way. But he has a huge miss. So let's just hope that he misses, guys. Come on, Solgaleo. Miss. Or if we can hit blue, that'd be beautiful. Let's go. And he hits miss. We hit blue. Oh, wow. Okay, so I have to move the Solgaleo, it looks like. Yeah, just move him over here. And see, we get the evolution. Look at that. 170, guys. 170. And that's not even including the gym buff. But I do want to see the Metang on the goal. Yeah, that thing would be at 190. 200 damage with the Steel Energy. But let's take the win with the Metang, guys. Let's go. That was a clutch spin at the end. One turn from losing, guys. Wow. GG to Bradster. That was a really fun match. Really tough. Definitely, I made some misplays, and you know he played really well. So, but we were able to take the win. We get a rare medal. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you guys did enjoy the video. That's going to be it for this one. Subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss my next video, guys. We have a booster opening coming very soon. Follow me on Twitter, guys. You know the drill. And until the next one, later, guys.